and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is going to be the next part of our food app series. So, in the previous video, we implemented the order status, right? In this video, we are going to implement the notification for our restaurants. Okay. So, let's say whenever there is a some sort of a order that is being placed, we would want the restaurant side to get a notification for that so that we can process that. So we won't have to do much because most of the stuff is already there. But let's see how it goes. So basically, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna run two different apps. So for on the API level 30, this is basically the one. Over here, I'll be running the restaurant. So I'm gonna change it to restaurant debug, right? And I'll run this code that is for restaurant. Okay, so now this is my restaurant app that's running. Let me just log in. And now over here, we have this honor one at example.com. And the password for this is 111111. Okay. And we can log in it. And once you log in, you'll see that this is logged in. We go to notification. We are getting something failed. I guess there is something wrong. The first time notifications are failing. I'm not sure why. We'll see. We'll basically debug this. So now, so this is one thing. Like the next thing would be to run the customer app on a different emulator. So I have a Android Pixel 33. Let me just select Pixel 33 from there. And from over here, I have selected customer debug. So which means that now I'm using a customer variant. And now I'll just run this customer variant for this, hoping that this will run my customer app. So we'll have two different apps and we'll look into so we'll both of the app will be running on two different devices, and we'll try to place on an order from one device and get a notification on the other device, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now you can see here is my other app that's there. This is the one that is the bluish color, and this one would be with, yeah. So now these are the two different apps that I have. Now I'll try to go to the palace, and when I click on this, it crashed. Okay, let's see what happened. And we need to make sure to select the relevant package. And you can see that it's saying that there is restaurant details that it cannot find. So what we need to do is that we need to go to the customer main activity. And this is basically my customer main activity, and we'll check if we have this in place. And why we don't have, it should be the same previous main activity. And I think I somehow missed it or like remove these values. So let me just do one more thing. So I'll go over here into my GitHub profile, and we'll get over here into this Food Hub Compose. And from over here, let's just select notification. So this is the notification. Once you get that notification, we'll go over here into the main, source, and main. And from over here, we need to look for that main activity, the previous version of our main activity. The reason is that somehow they're like some of the composable are already registered, but somehow when we were porting the changes specific to each flavor, I kind of missed and misplaced some of the composable, and that's why it's basically the system is now crashing when I'm trying to fetch that. So these are some of the things that I think I missed. So I'm gonna import those so that, and this is basically make sure to place all these values in the restaurant app, because the restaurant one is the one that's facing problem. So these values are important, and these were actually part of the main activity, but when the flavor when I was porting changes for the flavor, I think that's when I missed remove some of them. So just import whatever there is missing so that we can properly access the app, client side app. Now once that is done, okay, now we are done. And now let me just run this time. the app should behave properly, and it should at least allow us to go with the process. Now, both the apps are running, and here is what I have. Okay, so let me just go to the Pizza Palace and try to add an item to the cart. Then we'll go to the cart, and I'm gonna select Main Street as an address. Go to checkout, and once we check it out, it should go to Stripe and load that method. Okay, something went wrong for Stripe. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, this time it worked. So something was on the internet side. Now we'll wait. We'll make the payment. Okay, now you can see I've successfully completed the payment. The payment was done, and now it will make that order. Right, and you can see as soon as I completed that, I got a notification, and that notification is saying that the new order received, a new order, what this is waiting. So let me see, when I click on that, it's not taking me to the order details screen, but you can see, I think I have to click on this. Okay, so when I get back over here, now you'll see that I have two notification, and the first one is the one that I created. It is basically 3867CCACF. So basically you can compare the IDs as well. And now let me just click on that. Now from over here, let me just go over here and go to continue shopping. Okay, now over here, let's say these are the cases and I want to do. So let's say I want to click on accepted. So when I click on the accepted, you'll see that as soon as I click on accepted, I get a notification over here saying that your order has been updated. And let's say when I click on this, as soon as I click on that, you can see that the it takes me to the screen, and then the status got updated, right? And let's just you can do that for like for the rest of stuff as well. Let's say I'm going clicking on preparing, you'll also get a notification. So we are getting the notification on both sides. The problem with this whole this specific side is that when we get a notification for the order and we click on that, we are not initiating the we are not opening the order details screen, and for that we need to look into why it could be, or what could be the reason. Okay, so basically the reason it wasn't working, it's not working, is that if you go to the main activity, and this is basically the main activity for our customer app, right now we are on a customer app. Let's just switch to the restaurant debug, so that we are on the restaurant app, and let's just close all these or let's just keep this one and close all other tabs. Okay, now over here you will see that for this section, if you remember, we implemented these values. This was like on new intent, and we were processing this intent, and we are doing these things from there as well. And we are also having a view model that basically helps with all these things, right? Which basically kind of a navigation, which helps with the navigation and stuff like that. And right in the restaurant side, we have this main activity. Where is my restaurant? Yeah, over here inside this restaurant, you'll see that this main activity doesn't have these things, and that is why it's basically creating this problem. So one way would be to create a, like, take at least the sum of the part, or like those part that are common to the backend, to a common section where we can reuse them, and the rest could lie over here. So we are over here. I'm going to create a new Kotlin class. Okay, and that Kotlin class is going to be let's call this base food hub activity. Okay, so basically this is going to be a base food hub activity, and it's going to be a class. The only thing that is different for this is going to be that this is going to be a base activity, and it should also be called as component activity. I think this is the one. Okay, now we'll go to the customer main activity, and from the customer main activity, you'll see that we have these values, right? This on new intent, and the process intent method. So I'm gonna take that from there, and I'm gonna place those values over here, and rather than keeping it as a private, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna make it protected. Okay, now it will complain about home view model. Again, home view model is available inside the customer app over here. This is the one, right? And it is just like doing one something that is common between them. So I'm gonna take it back and place it over here so that it can directly access that. Right now, only this problem. This is the problem. So for this, I'm gonna create that view model over here rather than using it inside this section. Like you can see, we have this view model over here. So I'm gonna just take that from there and place it over here. Now, once you do that, your common code section has gone to the common place, and the rest of stuff should be there. And now, for the main activity, what we are gonna do is that we are gonna extend it for the from the base activity rather than from the other one. And same is going to be for the restaurant activity as well. So now let's just do it this way. Now you can again verify that you are in a restaurant app, and let me just rerun the restaurant app on Pixel 30. So when I this time when I run it, okay, and let's just go over here, check out. Now let's just process this. Perfect. Okay, now you can see I got the notification, and now let me just click on this. And once again, it didn't work. So let's see why it's not taking us there. Okay, so there's one more thing. I think that is the reason, and that is this specific section, since this is part of our customer activity. But you can see that we don't have that over here, and that definitely can affect like how we are collecting event and processing that event. So basically this was important, and I was just missing this along with the rest other stuff as well. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to run this code for the restaurant again, and meanwhile I'm running that code, I'm going to continue shopping, create one more order so that we don't waste much time. Right, you can go over here, and now we have this restaurant app that will probably be loaded in a while. Okay, so the restaurant app is running, and now let's just start the or initiate the payment. Let's just wait for that splash screen. Right. Now let's just click on that processing, and it just processed the payment. Okay, we got that notification. Clicking on that notification, and now you can see that as soon as I click on that, it took me over here. And from over here, I can just change that, and you'll start getting a notification from there. And you can also get those details as well. So I think that was it for this video. In this video, what we did is that we set up the notification flows for our app so that we are basically handling it properly. So that was it for notification. And in the next video, what we are going to do is that we are going to work on adding menu items to the backend. And for that restaurant, for example, right now we don't know how many products there are, but some sort of listing. I'll basically add some sort of listing, and we'll also have a functionality where a user can add the products, more products to the backend, and those products will be available to the user, to the end user, and they can process that. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you liked the video, and if you have any question, queries, suggestion, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll try to respond each and every comment. I'll see you in the next video. So till then, happy coding. Bye. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like the video, comment down below, and share the video with your friends. For similar content, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, and if you have any queries, you can join my Discord server where we discuss different kind of things. So thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great day. Bye.